I just stuck this thing back together. I was able to squeeze it back together. I think this pot's working. But my eyeballs are so old that I can't see if I'm shorting these tiny little... I need a smaller soldering iron tip. This is way overkill on this. Actually, the solder, like, I just can't see. Crap. Try sideways. That might work, actually. So I really could use some smaller solder, though, for this. I'm just going to overdo it and try and take it out either with the wick or the sucker, because I'm just not confident that I've got it in the holes. Make sure it's going through. Yep. See, but that just undoes all the thing I just did. I'm not sure these are actually connected. I really got to get a smaller tip here. Smaller solder, really. The solder's too big for what I'm doing. I think I just shorted two together. Yep, that just shorted. I'm gonna have to oh, is it working? Oh, good. Where do you like me put them? I just put it anywhere right now. It's fine. Sure. Yeah. Because I gotta. That mic is active. Cool. The mic sounds perfect. Awesome. Yep. Let's see. I gotta. See you. Yep. Okay. Now, do I even have wire strip? I was just at the store with wire strippers. I didn't grab any. Oh, what an idiot. Oops. Now, I know I have at least one set of wire strippers, but I don't know where they are right now. I'm not going to strip it with my teeth. So that's just where there was wire strippers and multimeters, and I didn't grab either one. Okay? Yeah. For the storage? Yeah, and then I got to give you another one in 1 day. Are we, 2 days. Yeah, are we just gonna move all the storage stuff anyway though? You want to? Probably. Throw me in one hour up. Yeah. Well, let me know. August 1st we're in. Right. Oh, and then we're gonna move from there to probably to a warehouse where we're waiting for the lease to open up. That's the Conyohe one? Or? Yeah, it's gonna be a way better one. Oh, cool. Then we'll have a place where we can do stuff. Oh, awesome. Okay, cheers, guys. All right. Yeah, I gotta go pay my storage bill. I'm late. Okay, so I'm gonna use some copper wire. For the truck, real quick. Yeah. When you move them out or whatever. What do you call that? Everything works. It's just a work truck. But when you turn it off. Yeah. When you turn it off, just make sure it's off. Like, and it's not in the. Oh yeah, that's what killed the battery. Yeah, because he went all the way back. Yeah. Because he got broken into, so it can go all the way back easy. So just make sure it's off. Don't worry, I'm probably gonna be here before then because I finished my gig at 11. Oh, okay. I'll come back and then switch off again. All right, cool. So I'm gonna try and wick this, but with some just stranded cable. I don't have any braided cable. Like, I don't want to put any heat on this thing though. That's the problem. And the other problem is I can't see. Oh, that might have done it, actually. Oh, one more. Oh, yeah, that's actually working pretty good. I just can't see. I got to be able to see. Hold on, let me see. I might just have to buy one, like, really big overhead work light thing. This one has a light, which is cool, but... Whew. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm sorry, man. That's just what happens when you get old. I can't help it. Like I'm trying to be lame. That's not helping me much. So I want to get one of those big, like the swing arm ones that the light and everything. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm getting to be that age. Maybe I don't do this stuff anymore. Maybe that's really what it's gonna take. Try with these tweezers actually. Wow, yeah, this is no good. Is it better without the glasses? Let me try without glasses. I can't believe I used to be able to see this stuff. This is crazy. I'm kind of far behind where I want to be today, and I'm afraid the bank might have some weird banker's hours today that I better go make sure about. So I don't know if any of these are shorted. This is the problem. Looks like it's definitely connected, but they might be shorted. I'm gonna try the multimeter. I don't know if this is really gonna work out very well, but should have just bought some strippers and multimeters while I was over at the hardware store like an idiot. Let me go on Amazon and buy some junk in a second, I think. Now I don't know if that means these are shorted or if they're it's just where the value of the pot. Let me turn this pot a little bit. Okay, so now those ones aren't beeping, but this one at the end is. Now, I don't know that that means these are shorted though. Let me pot again and turn it like halfway maybe. Okay, they're not. Just these two. So these two might be shorted together. So let me. And you know what? They might have shorted on the other side, which is the worst. Like the solder would have sucked through and then touched on the other side. That happens from time to time. Not often, but it happens enough that it really sucks. I'm just not seeing. I'm not seeing a short here. Yeah, I'm not seeing a short. Should I button this up and see what happens? I think I can. I think I can. If I secure this enough, I think I can at least turn it on so we can find out. So the ground is on this one. And we're going to do some ordering on Amazon. Let me just see real quick about FHB's hours today. Four o'clock. Okay, what time is it? Oh, I got time. We got 2 hours. Famous last words. Okay. With all the screwdrivers I just had to go. I just use this one. What's holding this up? So if this doesn't work, guys, how about you guys recommend me one of these one of those power amp little ones, the little light power amps I can just stick in here. I don't have to worry about this. It's really a killer amp, and I don't know how much worse it's going to be if I put an FR speaker in it. That I mean, it'll kill it. It'd probably just be super fizzy as a modeler, because you know all its internal stuff is meant to work with the speaker that's got a cutoff on it. But who knows? Maybe their impulses have their own low pass filter. Then it wouldn't hurt at all anyway. So that'd be nice. All right, I've got at least one screw missing. Man, I had so much I wanted to do today. I guess that's how it every day. Yeah, let me know what you guys about these. You know, this stuff. It looks kind of like Loctite, but I'm kind of doubt it is. It might be nail polish. Let me know what people are using on these things. I think it's to keep the screws from coming loose. Okay, so we got some stuff to order. And where's that last screw? That's going to be the one that matters for all the grounding. Watch. And if I don't have it, it's not going to work at all. Really got to find it. Hopefully, it didn't fall underneath the. See if there's. If you hear anything. Oh, what is that? Something just rattled off. Yep, I'm not super sure what that was. I really want to see if there's a screw in here. Not seeing any. I'm missing one screw. That sucks. Pretty sure that this is going to stay grounded even without that screw. There's a lot of chassis rounds on here. I'm really not thrilled not having that thing. I'm sure it'll turn up as soon as I'm ready to already put it all back together. Coder. Not sure this is going to work. Yeah, there's so much torque on this thing, I can spin right through it if I'm not careful. And this pot is really stiff. Now it's loosening up. Why is that? Are these things all the same? Or is the master one a little bit different? Start popping some of these in and see if they work. Use some of these different sizes. Okay, that feels good. See, that's how I want this one to feel. I might have soldered it in a way that's making it hard for this thing to actually sit in there properly. And if I push on it too hard, I'm afraid that it's going to spin right through. Yeah, that just feels awful. And it feels like I'm just going to break it again. Like it's not pushing all the way in. Like, is this the wrong... It's the wrong pot. Like, is this one different than the rest of them? Pull this again. Yeah, see, it shoves way in there. So that's Okay, so that's how it's got to go. I don't know if I don't know if this will actually work. Like I might have, the way I soldered it in may have made it so this thing just can't properly push in. So could I just put the whole pot, the knob on there? And I don't know if I just spun right through it again. See, it's just not feel good. It's terrifying, in fact. I think the way I soldered this thing is making this impossible to work. So, but what I can try doing real quick, I'm just gonna unscrew this thing, make it loose, and see if I can't wiggle this around enough to get that where it gotta go. And I still don't know where that missing screw is. Okay, so now this thing can move around enough that I should be able to get this in there if it'll even go. Man, that feels awful. It's not good at all. Really just want to, well, you hear that thing just snap? Really just want to replace this thing. Not confidence inspiring. Okay, that one feels good. Okay, there we go. Don't really care about the rest of these knobs, honestly. They can work or not work for all I care. Tighten this back up. So I can find that last screw. You know, the fact that this thing's grounding to the speaker, I think we got enough grounds in here to not worry that much. Moment of truth is fast approaching here. Whew, okay. Really would love to find that last screw. I really like this as a tech bench. This is working pretty good. Of course, it could be better. Everything could be better. And I'm gonna have to really keep this stuff clean. This could really mess up a guitar. The whole point of this thing is to be soft for a guitar, but I'm probably still just gonna be laying towels down or something. Tell you that. I didn't expect to be working on amps with this setup, but that's okay. If this works, you know, I was looking at buying one of these $600 Line 6 power cab things. I don't really need that if this works. I'm just putting the ground back on the speaker, and then I'm going to put the speaker wires on. Oh, it's a pain. Whew. Ah. Okay. It's like a bottom cabinet piece. I'm not really caring about that right now. I just want to secure this. So the important ones for this are probably going to be the top. One. Oh no. Okay, so these are wood screws. These are chassis screws. Sure, I really just want to get a couple of these in and test this thing, so I don't want to bun it up so hard that I can't just pull it back apart real quick again. And I wonder, see, this is an open back cabinet. There was a show by Jim Lill where he really went through and tried different things with his different types of porting and stuff, I think, to see what really mattered to make a cabinet sound. And we'll watch that video in a second, actually. Battery is dead. Got another one. Put this one on the charger. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Well, if the amp wasn't broken before, that almost did it. Dropping it on the ground, but I didn't quite drop it. But that was scary. All right. So is that really what holds this in? That and the handle. Put that back on real quick. This is a very capable amp, I tell you. Couldn't believe how much it costs to get the pedals and stuff. Like, it's so lame that people keep changing. Just we had MIDI and it was fine. You didn't have to make new pedals for everything. Make everybody buy your own junk like Line 6 does. That's something I don't really like about pedals and stuff. But this one don't even have MIDI. Like, you wouldn't have been able to control it. Most of Line 6, though, at least you still could. All right. Got a moment of truth here. Samp on the ground. Ugh. Find an IEC cord. What's this? IEC cord and a guitar cable. And we will be in the testing business. Oh, it's a really long one. And I gotta get me some food. I have to deliver some other food. It's a very long IEC cable section. First, turn this mouse all the way down. Okay, it turns on. I wasn't gonna be too sure about that. That was gonna happen. Yeah, and all the way down. See, it's still scratching. This is so lame, man. I don't know why that is. But let me just get a guitar cable. You'd think I'd have plenty of those around here, but I really don't. I don't know that this one works. Find out, I guess. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of this stuff I got to organize if I'm really going to be doing more of this, but so far, so good. So what? Even if I put this thing back into use, that'd be nice. I just don't want somebody busting that master volume. Not sounding good. Let me pull out a guitar cable that I know works. Really, all I care is that the effects return works, to be honest. Because then it'll work for what I need it for. But nice it would just be an amp again. That's what I'm talking about, the scratchy volume pot. I'm just barely touching it and it's bouncing all over. Yeah, still sucks, but it's working. And I'm gonna plug into the return real quick. Sending the volume from my Helix, then it won't matter. I'll use the volume knob up there, but ugh. Oh wow. Woo. Okay, well, I consider this a partial success. I'm gonna clean this up. Before I leave, let's just look on Amazon and get some stuff. I really need to order it, but I better make sure I got money in the bank first. So let's look for some goodies that would make this a whole lot better. And I'll put the amp the rest of the way back together in a bit. I'm not going to torture you guys with that. I'll take care of that myself. That sucks. I'd love to get a new pot and just stick it in there, but possible to find. Maybe I can email Fender and they'll get back to me. I doubt it. But in the meantime, get some stuff. So, monitor, Amazon. And let's see, magnifying butter. Yeah, you see these things? 5 times. Don't need the base, I don't think. I like this clamp on. I don't know that I can actually clamp on around here though. So I'm not sure which one I need. I like these clamp ones, but they eventually really mess up. See, I have one like this. It's just in the way. I really need to be able to push it around and look through it. I used to have one at Vintage that was just unbelievable. It was like this. Yeah, see, those things are awesome. That thing's way too big, though. Like a loop headband. That's not a bad idea. I wonder, would it be better if I had something like this? Does anybody use these things? Look at how these how this works. Here's an 8x one. I wonder what the one I have is. Oh, here's Amazon's choice. Let's see. 5x. It's kind of small. Kinda. See, I had this one that had this big ring light on it. It was so awesome. I usually have pretty good luck with Amazon Choice ones, so let's take a look. What do you mean 72 pieces LED chips? Is that the lights? 6.5 inches. Looks awful small. USB powered, or just power it with the power brick. This looks just like all the crappy mic stand ones too, you know, so it's probably fine. It seems so small. And brightness levels. I like this. Okay, I'm adding this to the cart. Oh, thank you. Headband one. I really wonder about this. Do people use these things? How do they work? Wear glasses when you use them. So it goes 1.5 to 3.5. Might not need more than that. I think this maybe not. I'll try. I think I have somebody I can borrow one of these from and just try it, see if I like it. Okay. So then, auto feed. Oops. See, this one comes with some nifty stuff. Sponge. Bunch of tips. Tweezer, solder sucker. Man, this kind of has everything. I think I was looking at one of these. Instead of that sponge. I don't know how the stand's supposed to work. Let's see. Yeah, I really have my doubts about this stand, but what's the difference with this one? Currently unavailable. Okay, we'll take the red one then. I'll add that to the cart. Thanks. Wire stripper. You know, there's one of those videos where that Dylan Talks Tone was like a Talks Tone guitar repair kit. Cruise Tools one.
What's going on, y'all? This
The
is
hard
Dylan.
one for me is the wire strippers because it's got to be skinny enough. So he uses the same soldering iron that I always use. It's funny. Multimeter. I don't see the stripper. There's no stripper in here. This Cruise Tools one looks good though. $60. Got soldering iron, but it doesn't have a wire stripper. Wire strippers for guitar. See, it's a little bit skinnier of cable. Fine gauge wire stripper from Stu Mac. Here's a Klein. It says it goes to 22. I always worry about these things that they're just going to be dull. Now, this is a company, Paladin, that I see a lot of people were buying their soldering irons for a while. There's a nice looking Klein. 16 to 26, that should be small enough. Paladin looks really good. Oh, Greenlee. I don't know which one I want. 2022. This one starts going really small. Is it really any good? I always had good luck with Greenlee. I don't know what you guys think of them nowadays. That doesn't go down that small. I do got to get another multimeter. The Paladin looked good. The Klein looks good. You got an opinion out there? I like this Klein right here. This is a 26. What gauge did I just get before? Just got these. These are... I have no idea. I tried using the stripper that came with it. It was horrible. 22. Okay. I'm just going to get these. So, it's a cart. 6. 22 to 30. That might be more. Cart. I need to get multimeter eventually, but I'll leave this as it is as my cart. And I will be back later.